can make some ground up there. Then we got the two brothers also battling it out for that 5th position spot between Nande and Mandume. It's difficult to make them out apart from far. Let's see if as they come through the top straight, which one of these twin brothers is in the lead. And it's 91. Mandume in the lead. Nande following closely, trying to chase down his brother for that 1st or that 5th position spot. These two brothers are fighting each other for that position. None of these two guys will give up that position. They want that 5th place position. So let's see. And we have the spin out. Paul Munn span out there in turn 10. They're trying to get his car out of the tires. So Sebastian takes that 3rd place position. As they got him out, he's back on track. He lost a lot of places now, but he's determined and he's on his way. We still got Mila Buerta in 4th position. She's on her own pace. These two twin brothers are fighting out for that 5th position spot. They're still going strong there. Then you've got Sissel Quist still in the lead, with Paul Oosthuizen in 2nd position. Sebastian in 3rd position. He had a nice battle, but he's struggling now. But it's sometimes difficult to make out with these small carts who is who and who's in what position as they start overlapping. But I see the final lap board coming out now. So let's see. Let's wait for that checkered flag so we can see the final results. And we have a stranded cart also. It looks like number 6, Ben Goldback, stranded legs to track. They're trying to push him off and getting that cart going again. He's also losing. He did so well. He's also losing now a few spots. That's a shame. Here comes the two twin brothers, Nande and Mandume, down the main straight into turn 1. And we have that checker flag going down now. So the Bambino's E2 is done. As soon as we get the race results, we'll give it through to you guys so you can also know who finished where. These youngsters are so happy they could come to Swakopmund and even have their go-kart race also. With a lovely day here in Swakopmund, really sunshiny day with 16 degrees here and a cool breeze blowing through also. So it's not that hot, but you can still get that sunburn here in Swakopmund. Don't underestimate the weather.
Live. Ja. Record doen. Dat is live. Hoe doen?
All right, so we got the senior max on the formation lap now.
Hier is de grote katte. Gedele. Gedele.
All right, so
Gedele.
we're back online again on the live stream. We had some troubles here with the generator giving us power, so we're back online. You're joining us now for Heat 2 of the Senior Max Leg 8. Let's see, they're on the formation lap. We're waiting for the marshal, and down the flag it goes. So let's see what's going on here. There's a battle in first position for that first position between Martin Gous, he's in second. As they come through the apron now.
Gedele.
All right, we got Zane Foster in first position, coming down the main straight through first turn. Martin Gous in second position. He needs to battle off, it looks to me like Shiloh in third position also. Then you got Stefan Gold back in fourth position with our only ladies driver here in Senior Max. It's Lisa. She's also doing very good. And then we got Flora in number 17. It's his first race, so he's taking his time on his own pace, getting used to the carts, getting back. So let's see. There's a battle for that second position between Martin and Shiloh. Shiloh really picking up his game now lately. He is really fast. I noticed Richie helped him set up his cart. He is really fast now as they come down the main straight. Martin really, it's his third race. He is really picking up his game in this karting scene. He really is making a point. He's not to be reckoned with. He is really good lately. Shiloh also picked up his pace. Shiloh is trying to chase down Martin, but Martin really, his pace is on it. His skill really picked up lately. As he comes sideways on the main straight, Martin really pushing it down now in that first turn with Shiloh chasing him down. We got still Zane Foster in the lead. He is really fast on a next level. I really want to see this guy in a DD2 also fighting with Richie and them. He looks really fast in this kart. As he comes down the main straight, putting down the pedal, ducking his head, getting that wind resistance ready. And we got Martin coming also now down the main straight. Shiloh chasing him down. Martin really making up that gap. But Shiloh ducking that head to catch up. Got Stefan leaning his brother's car. And we got Lisa also coming down. This girl really drives fast as she goes through the main straight. I got Martin now down the main straight. He's really fast. Charlotte trying to chase him down. I think there's a battle for E3 between these two guys. We got Stefan also going down the main straight, taking the first turn. I see Zayn coming past Lisa now, lapping Lisa now, but Lisa still really putting down that pedal to the metal in turn 1. Martin also coming now down. Shiloh also chasing him down. Shiloh really trying to catch up with Martin, but Martin keeps it up. Let's see if Martin can keep up the pace. This race is long and these go-karts are really exhausting. So let's see if his fitness levels are up to standard so he can keep Shiloh behind him. He's really pulling away from Shiloh now, but there's still a few laps to go. Martin starting to get back markers. That's maybe a plan for Shiloh to catch up, but Martin makes quick work of the back marker. Shiloh gets caught behind the back marker in the hairpin. That he's struggling now. That gives Martin an advantage. Still Zayn in the lead, coming down the main straight, taking that first corner very fast. Stefan now up in the hills. Got Lisa also really pushing it hard. Our only ladies driver, but it looks like Martin's catching up with Lisa. So he's going to get some traffic in front. So that gives Shiloh a chance to catch up to Martin. Martin struggles there with the corner. Let's see if Shiloh can make that error of Martin count and get closer to Martin, to pass Martin there. Martin's really struggling. I see the fitness is coming in now, but there's Shiloh also struggling a bit, but he's catching up. Let's see on the main straight, these guys are coming down fast now. Martin still has traffic in front of him, gives Shiloh a chance to catch up. Martin getting that traffic through the apron. That gives chance for Shiloh to catch up. Let's see, Shiloh needs to make now pace. Lisa is still fighting off Martin. Let's see. Okay, Martin's still struggling. Shiloh's still catching up. Shiloh's but Martin passes in the inside line. Really good line passing the back marker. Shiloh still needs to pass Stefan on that marker. That back marker so he can get back in the fight. Oh no, Martin span out. Martin span out. But he's back on track. That gives Shiloh the second place. Martin now in third. Martin really needs to make now pace to catch Shiloh again. But Shiloh's still stuck behind traffic, but Shiloh makes quick work of that traffic. Martin trying to catch up now to Shiloh, and the back marker Stefan there. He really needs to put down the medal now to catch and get that second spot position back. We still have Zane in front. Zane really doing a good job today. He is really fast today. Like I said, I want to see that guy in a DD2 and fighting it out between Richie and Ivan and them. Alright, so Martin's still stuck behind the back marker. Shiloh's trying to make up that pace so he can go. But Martin take that inside line to pass that back marker. So they're going through the first turn. Let's see if Martin can make up that pace to catch. Oh no, Martin span out again. He's pressing too hard again. He is really trying to make that gap, but he's in the same time losing this race by pressing too hard to get in that situation. So as the lead track sits now, we got Zane in first place, Shiloh in second, Martin in third, Stefan in fourth, and Lisa in fifth. This race was really exciting as it goes on. It's still busy, but all the excitement's gone, all the battles are, the field is spread out now. So we can't tell you who's going to fight who. They really spread out far. Martin trying to get back on Shiloh, but he's way far behind, so he's trying to make up pace just to get a bit closer. He got some traffic in front of him, Stefan is in front of him, so he needs to pass Stefan a bit. Alright, I see Zane will start his final lap in a few minutes, or a few seconds time, as he comes through the last few turns. Shiloh really doing a great job. Zane on his final lap. So from here on, it's now who's going to end off who. Martin really trying still to press and catch Shiloh. All way you can pass Shiloh if Shiloh makes a mistake by now. But Shiloh keeping it safe, just driving to finish the race in second position. And Flo in sixth position.
Sure.
Alright, let's see what's going to happen here as they come. Waiting for the flag. Flag drops. There, they're off. As they go all through that first corner. We got Paul Oosthuizen in front. Cecil Quartz in second position. With Hendrik Roos in third. Paul Oosthuizen really putting down that pressure now, trying to extend his lead. But Cecil Quartz really trying to fight back, get that position back. Ariana and Nikki back, having a battle here at the back. With Nikki in front of Ariana. She tried to make a move on the straight. She passed him, but Nikki passed back and got back her lead. These two young girls, they're the next future racers. As Nikki comes down the straight in the lead, she's really good, doing good. Ariana trying to chase down. Paul Oosthuizen also there in the mix as he passes the back markers. He is really fast in that new go-kart. But we still have Swakopmund chasing him down, trying to catch up to him, but he's stuck behind the traffic. Then we have Hendrik Roos also in the battle there for third place. And we have a span out there on top. Looks like Ariana. Oh no, sorry. Yes. Paul Oosthuizen getting some traffic ahead of him. He needs to try and make a move, get past that traffic so Swakopmund can't catch up to him. Hendrik was also in the mix. He is trying, but he has a battle with himself. He's on his own, having an easy race, just trying to finish off the race in that third position spot. Mick also on his own. Nikki really doing a good job this race. She's trying to get away from all these hunger guys that's trying to pass her. But she's one of the back markers now as Paul Oosthuizen passes her now. She's on her own now. She has her own race going on. Ariana also coming down now the hairpin as she goes up the hill for turn 6, sorry. Oh, and we have an accident there in turn 1 with 3 carts. But they sorted themselves out. They're back on the way. There was some leaders also in that accident, so the whole pack is now scrambled. We're not sure who's in the lead now. For now, we'll look at the timing system and make sure what happened there. See who's still in which position there. Paul Oosthuizen still running the lead there. With Swakopmund following. I know Hendrik Roos had a span out, so I'm not sure if he is in third place or not. But he's really putting down the pace now, coming past that back markers there on top. I see Hendrik Roos is missing a nose piece, so that will mean he will probably be DQ'd for this race. That's part of karting. You need to keep that front nose piece of your kart intact and not pushed back or off your kart. But he will still finish the race. But we'll see what the COC has to say about that nose panel that's off. He lost his nose panel in that accident in turn 1. So let's see what happens. I'm really nervous to see the results of this race.
Hij is weer daarachter.
Hendrik is trying to pass on turn 8. Getting past at one of those back markers so he can fight back for his position. But still he has that problem with that front nose piece. Oh, and they're bumping as they come down turn 10 there. Hendrik passing there the back markers as he's way up the hill to turn 6. We still Ariana coming down the main straight now in turn 1. We have a span out there in turn 9. Let's see if he can get it back. It's number 77, Goldback Mick. He is also in this race. He's mostly on his own, but he's really putting on the pace now to get back into this race. As his car's gone down the straight now. With Paul Oosthuizen still in the lead, he is really doing really good this weekend. He is having an excellent weekend. That new car of him is super fast, I must say. With his driving skills, makes a perfect combination. As they come 3 down the straights into that first turn. Between back markers, leaders and mid-pack guys, all 3. Hendrik really trying to pass the back marker so he can back in his position after his accident in turn 1. Let's see what happens with this race. As they come down the turn 1. Hendrik really trying to pass Travis. Travis blocks him every turn. Travis is really doing good also this weekend. Very consistent driver. He usually in the mid pack, racing his own race, doing his own thing. But he's keeping Hendrik Roos now staying behind him, so he can still get that 3rd position spot. As they come down the main straight, Hendrik, Travis really fast, coming there. Oh, and we have an accident there. It seems to be, it's Mick Goldback. He really hit that tire hard, but he's back on the game. Looks like his kart is still fine. Not big trouble there with his kart. And we finished there. Alright, so we got the DD2 is now on the track. These three drivers, Ivan, Justin, and Justice and Richie. Alright, as these guys do their performance lap. So let's see what happened. As they come down for the start, they're waiting for the flag marshal. Let's see, and it's off! The flag marshal set them off. We got Richie in first, Justice and Ivan busy fighting there between each other while Richie takes that lead. As they come through the first turn in the hairpin, up into the first corner, down into turn 8. As Richie's still in front, Ivan and then Justice. They're fighting as they come down the main straight sideways. These guys are really fast, sliding into that first turn. Ivan is really fighting for that first place position, trying to chase down Richie. Richie is really putting on a good show today. He is really on par today with this track and kart. Justice also here at the back. Justice just doing his race. He knows he can just only finish in third place. But we got these two fast guys in front. Justice is practicing for next year. He's really doing good in that DD2 kart. But these two guys in front are really on the next level. As they go through the top turn, hairpin there. We still got Richie in front. Ivan trying to chase down Richie as they go sideways through turn 10. Down the main straight they come. Richie really fast here, sliding that car through the turn. Ivan also sideways, trying to keep up that speed of that DD2. As they come through the hairpin, trying to get that car going again up that hair after the hairpin. Ivan sliding through the corners. These two guys are really trying to fight it out now. Coming down the main straight, Richie's really putting down the pressure now. Ivan is trying to catch up, but Richie starts increasing his lead a bit. We got Justice still not far behind. He's really doing good this heat. He's also trying to catch up to these guys. They are really fast, Richie and Ivan. Let's see what happens. If we're going to have a slide out or something. But as the standing stands now, we still got Richie Jr. in first position, Ivan in second, and Justice in third. Richie really fast down the straight here with Ivan close behind. Ivan slowly closing that gap again. Justice also now down the main straight into turn 1, going sideways with that kart. Got Richie coming down now in turn 8, ready for turn 9 and 10 there. Ivan close behind, also now in turn 10, coming down the main straight. Richie really fast now. Ivan also coming on. Richie using the whole track for that DD2. This track is really narrow today. These DD2s are so fast, they really need to use the whole track. Because one mistake on the small track and you're in the sand pits. So, he is really using the whole track and clipping that apexes in every turn there to get the most out of that kart. They don't have enough room to play around with these karts. Justice also coming now down on the main straight. He is really pressing down the pedal there in turn 1 now. Going sideways also. Richie's still in the lead. He's doing really good, but Ivan is now closer this heat than his previous heat. I assume he did some setup changes with his squad, so he's a bit faster now. Not let Richie get a big lead on him. Justice also now coming down the main straight, really doing good. That young guy is really fit. He's not used to these DD2s that good as Ivan and Justice is. But he is really doing super good in this DD2 class. Richie really putting down the pace now. Ivan also following close by as these cars scrape as they brake so hard for turn 1. You just hear scraping and bumping as they go through that first turn. Seems to me the wind is picking up a bit here in Swakopmund. I see mist coming, approaching the track. So let's hope we can finish before that mist comes in. And the fog also. So we can finish this races before then. Because otherwise